At the time of this review, I'm on what's called Branch C, and that's far enough to get a good idea of what's going on in this game, which is about as much as is expected from a Drakengard game, I suppose. What you initially think is an epic tale of warrior goddesses and grand battles is actually a hack-and-slash game parody of that sort of thing. You mash out your combos for the 4 different weapon types that you'll be switching around to depending on combat circumstances. Every level has you under constant assault from enemy soldiers and ally sex propositions. No, really, you can't go 3 lines of dialogue without a sexual remark. This game can be described as very Japanese, and if you don't know what that means, then you're not ready for the 60% of the internet you're yet to explore. The combat system is much deeper than your bargain bin Dynasty Warriors games, but the sheer length of the game can make it pretty repetitive. But it's occasionally broken up by on-rail shooting and dragon-mounted combat. If you don't become annoyed by the characters, you will fall in love with them, because although they are cliched, they are still full of personality. If you're not hearing their conversations, you'll hear the enemies talking about army stuff and how fearful you are all the time. Everything is fully voiced, so don't think you'll have to do much reading. I'd say the game is an alright action game with a very unique setting and story. The PS3 version seems to chug pretty hard with the frame rate, and when you're fighting a big enemy in a tight space, expect to understand nothing on your screen. Also, just a reminder that you can still find Nier dirt cheap online and sometimes at your local used game stores. If you haven't played it, or at least listened to the soundtrack, you might die feeling unfulfilled.